What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building, peep squad. What is going on? How y'all doing? Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. So let's get down into the situation. Let's talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's talk about Sheree out here snatching and trying to snatch maybe when someone was married. Okay, when it comes to Mel and when it comes to Martell, like OMG Sheree, you got to get it together, girl. Stop picking up leftovers in seconds that nobody else wants. Okay, like you got to get it together, sweetheart. In any event, let's talk about P. Diddy. He didn't want the girl that he was messing with to be shown online. And basically, he got caught out here on Instagram Live with another boo thing. He said he's single. So a lot of people is questioning whether P. Diddy and Young Miami relationship is authentic. But one thing is for sure, the money is flowing. Okay? And let's move on to the situation. Now we got Princess. She's out here on social media letting everybody know that her and Ray J are still going to get a divorce while she was out here cocked next to his side and wouldn't let him go. And she wanted to be seen, she wanted to be heard, and she wanted the cameras to be on her, baby. Even though they're doing co-parenting very well, she still want that limelight. But in any event, I guess it wasn't enough. The comeback tour for Ray J wasn't enough for Princess to stay on. But in any event, we shall see, because they have projects that are coming out in August, and Ray J has two projects already out. So let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about, we're going to get into Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're going to get into Tokyo and, basically calling out Kris Jenner. We're going to get into Mel clapping back at fans and things of that nature. So let's just start with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into the situation with Marlo. So Marlo, in any event, when it comes to the next episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's going to be feeling a certain type of way, and she's going to go full-fledged. Allegedly, Kandi is calling out Kenya, and the next episode basically saying that she is aggravating Marlo, or getting her upset. But Marlo is going to be very pissed and upset with Kenya, because Kenya was talking about her nephews. Kenya said everything that everybody was thinking when Marlo gave away her nephews for 30 days and just saying y'all get the F out and talk. And we find out that she talking to them like that they're like dudes on the street. Okay, so you got that whole situation. And then Kandi and Kenya, they feel very blindsided by the situation of just Marlo just going in on them and talking bad about them. What y'all think, that Marlo wasn't gonna come through? Marlo finally got her peach, and she knows, like, arguing with Sonya ain't gonna get her nowhere, arguing with Drew ain't gonna get her nowhere, arguing with the friends of the show ain't gonna get her nowhere. So basically, it seems like she's coming for the two people that holding the crown. Okay, one's been holding it longer and the other one got it as soon as she got on the show. Okay, so there's a whole lot going on in that situation. But in any event, we shall get down to it and talk about that, because the girls are not feeling too happy about the situation when it comes to Marlo. They're feeling like blindsided and caught off guard, because basically Kenya Moore, she took to Twitter and she says, I have to live in my truth. I cannot be fake for a TV show after being dragged and seeing all disgusting attacks on me and at Kandi we weren't even aware of. I was right. And basically she's saying the show is toxic. She's saying RHOA fake. Kandi Burris, she jumped in. She was like, right, I didn't even know that I was getting dragged like that. So she's all there like, yo, we was getting tore up out here in these streets. And I know Candy's gonna regret each and every moment that she stood up for Marlo. So in any event, right now it's like Kandi and Kenya are basically, feeling Marlo coming for them, and Marlo basically wants all the smoke. And when Marlo said, girl, Kenya, you cannot come, and basically be involved in the festivities at my vacation, on my trip, because you don't want to live in my house. Of course she doesn't want to live in your house, or stay in your vacation house, because you just attacked her at the, at Sheree cleaning her, and removing wickedness from her vagina party. And you almost tried to hit her with your glass when you guys were toasting. So why would she entrust her daughter staying there, especially when she still got to deal with Mark in court? Okay, so in any event, you know, Kenya has talked about the situation on Twitter, and basically a lot of people are supporting Kenya. Kenya is retweeting what they're saying. Basically, let's talk about black business. Let's talk about Candy and, and Kenya doing their thing, as we did see on the last episode where, they was talking about business, but they didn't get deep into the situation. So in any event, Kenya's feeling a certain type of way. Somebody, Reality TV Bliss says production paid for the trip, not Marlo. And, Kenya Moore, she retweeted the situation to let y'all know that, okay, she agrees. And someone posted, if the spirit of jealousy was a person, and they captured Marlo from last week episode looking at Kenya like, girl, no, you did not come in here and try to stunt on my situation and show up late and make a grand tour, a grand entrance. And she was feeling a certain type of way. And, she is just like, I thought you wanted to be her friend. Why are you so mad? Marlo really needs to get help. She explained how she was raised and how her mother was. Kenya had her grandmother. It seems like Marlo had nobody. Whatever she was taught, that was instilled in her, and she just kept going with it and treating people like that. Kenya retweeted facts. So basically, how you gonna kick me out somewhere that you didn't pay for? How are you gonna try to stop my bag? You know what I mean? When this is your idea. You came up with a trip, but you didn't pay for none of this. Okay, and Kenya retweeted that. So basically, it could be pointing out that, of course, Marlo didn't pay for that. That's just the situation. So, you got a whole lot going on. And then on top of that, there's the issue, and that's the situation when it comes down to Kenya Moore and, Marlo Hampton. As you guys know, Marlo Hampton home was broken into, and she had to call the police. She heard her nephew scream. She heard them make noise. And, basically she said she heard the fear in their voice. So therefore, she ran into the panic room, and she wanted to make sure everything was okay, and basically was screaming out for the police. And then she recently did an interview, and she told people what happened to her, that her home was broken into, and she had a panic room, and thank God she had that, and things of that nature. And so Kenya Moore, she took to, Twitter, and basically said, happy no one was hurt, but she took the time to withhold information from the cast that could possibly help keep us safe, but was happy to release details in interviews. RHOA hashtag fake. OMG. So, Kenya came out and she said this, because, she probably felt a certain type of way, because if their gang members, if their gangs is actually watching, Marlo Hampton's home, or trying to break in and things of that nature, or whatever was going on, criminal activity, or basically Marlo being under surveillance from a gang members and things of that nature, you possibly wouldn't want to film at her house. Marlo did film. People did film at her house, and people was around her. So you don't know when Marlo has been watched, or when she basically came on, as far as the gang members wanting to, take advantage of her and take her hard work and earned stuff. Okay, but in any event, when it comes to the Britney, she jumped on Instagram, and she wanted to basically try to check Kenya and call out Kenya Moore, because she posted, at Kenya, ma'am, and when she started off saying ma'am, saying ma'am is disrespectful. The way that she's putting it, it's not no respect in it. Okay, and so she goes, I am not on TV. Don't know what y'all got going on for storylines or whatever, but this is very sad. You would attack at Marlo Hampton like this. I am a victim in this same area, and we were all instructed by the police to not tell anyone, including you, as they did not want their investigation jeopardized in any way. However, from what I seen, you were informed in your group text on July 5th, where you hearted and you liked it. This is very insensitive. So basically, when it comes to future baby's mother, the Brittany, she's basically calling out, Kenya Moore, and she's feeling a certain type of way where she wants to jump into the situation and say, like, basically she's calling out Kenya, saying you're being insensitive, and we couldn't tell you, and Marlo couldn't tell you, but you did know something was going on because you was informed on July 5th. Okay, so that's what she's saying. Well, then drop the text message, then drop the group text. You know what I mean? When Candy, Portia, Kenya, and Nene had, a situation going on. They dropped the group text where the ladies were not happy that Candy went behind the girl's back and got a deal, and a production deal or producing deal, whatever the case that she did, and also hiring minorities. The text was dropped. Okay, so in any event, so I guess, future baby mama, she's coming out here in these streets. Maybe she gonna be trying to be on the show, with Marlo. She got Atlanta's baby. When it comes to future, that's, everybody baby. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, so she jumps down and she says this, and so it seems like that she's basically saying that Kenya Moore, I don't know what she's doing. I don't even know why she said what she said, and basically calling out Marlo because Marlo, did inform her. So basically that's where we are with that situation. We don't know if that's true or not at all. We just got her jumping in and basically saying that, Kenya already knew. If she knew, why would she post this? Why would she post this if she already knew? If she already knew that there was something going on, and, she was warned, and basically she was aware of an incident, why would she she probably was aware of an incident that probably was something minute, something that didn't have to do with like 4 gang members being arrested after breaking into future baby mama's house, breaking into Marlo's house, and breaking into Gunna's, family's home and things of that nature. So in any event, she came out, she said what she said. And so now she's getting backlash because basically people are saying that Kenya Moore is trying to make it about her and this and that. You want to know what's going on with the people that you work with. If people coming through and they trying to rob you and they got you under surveillance, and then they see me, chilling with you and being with you and hanging with you and having money. Didn't Sheree just go to Marlo Hampton's house and spend, $11,000 on clothes and things of that nature? You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot going on with that situation. So you guys let me know what you think about that. But in any event, next episode, when it comes to Marlo and it comes to Kenya Moore, they're going to be going back to back, toe to toe, because, Marlo is feeling all the way messed up because, she heard Kenya talking to Sonia about her nephews and how she felt about the situation and what she thought about it, which everybody was thinking the same thing. They just wasn't able to, express it the way that Kenya expressed it. Okay, so now, Marlo basically is running with this fish that she got in her hand, baby, and she thinks it's the Bible right now. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Kenya Moore was aware of what was going on? And so she just saw Marlo telling, the news reporter all this information, and she just basically said, I want to jump into the story. I want to be a part of Marlo's story. Why would she want to be a part of Marlo's story? Why would she even want to be connected to Marlo like that? And she probably felt a certain type of way, like, oh my God, we was in danger, because they're talking about these guys, they was like a real robbery team out here. Like, they had the goods. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that situation. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So yes, it's going down in that situation. And plus, everyone is basically, letting Marlo know that you done said some high. Kenya may have talked about how you made your money or allude to it, blase and a third, but you done brung up Mark. You keep talking about her booty. Like, how can somebody try to shame somebody about getting work done, and you had a lot of work done? So, and right now, basically her beefing with Kenya, please try to take the, narrative off of you just telling your nephews to kick rocks for 30 days. Like, that's a whole crazy situation all the way together with that. And so there's reports where, like, the robbery took place, the incident where Marlo Hampton house was broken into, the door kicked down, that actually happened on July 5th. And so Kenya and I guess the rest of the crew was allegedly could have been made aware of the situation around July 5th, if that's true, because she said it was in a group text. So what type of information is put in a group text? You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to put the whole story. They're not going to put all the information in the group text. They probably used 3 words and kept it moving with the situation. And anybody would be shocked and be like, yo, like, let me know. Like, people following you, people staking out your house. Like, that's serious. That's just not like crackheads trying to break in your house or somebody just breaking into your house. These are people that are gang members. And if YSL is locked up, you know what I mean? Who's the other biggest gang in Atlanta that could have been watching Marlo and what's his name? Gunna's house, you know, because their whole team is blocked up. So whoever this team is robbing people is the opposite of what, you know, Gunna is involved with and things of that nature. So we shall see. But it seems like, yo, there was some seriousness going on. Robbing Future, attempting to break into Future's baby mama's house, and then, you know, attempting to break into Gunna's family's home. So there's the opposite rival gang that was coming for these ladies, okay? So now that's a whole crazy situation all the way together. I'm just like, OMG. Like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, and Marlo's basically saying, you ladies, be careful, especially being single women. Not even if you're a single woman, like, y'all just got to be ready, and especially if they know what you got, you know. So you got that whole situation going on. So, when it comes to that whole back and forth between Kenya and, you know, Marlo, and then you have Future baby mother jump into the situation. Now you got, you know, Candy and Kenya basically saying that they're shocked, they're blindsided by Marlo. They didn't know Marlo was coming this hard and coming at them like this. Like, they are shocked. So it's gonna be a lot of surprise, and that means that there's been a lot of makeup with Marlo, and Marlo did not deserve these makeups because she was just dragging them down, baby. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. Totally crazy, totally off the chain, point blank period. And let me show you guys this really quick, and then we're gonna move on to the next story. Let's talk about, okay, now there are some blogs and some bloggers are basically, you know, got some photos when it came to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez basically on their honeymoon, and people are trying to say that Ben, you know, he's passed out, he's miserable, he's upset, you know, he doesn't want to be there. Look at him, he's an old man now, he's not even in his 50s. All the things that he has done in his past basically has caught up to him, and he can't even break a full day. He needs to take a nap. I was like, Lord. And they're saying that he looks miserable. You know, there's so many stories about how he's not happy to be with Jennifer Lopez. I'm like, you know, let them do it. Something, if you let something go and it comes back, that means it was meant to be. You know, people always say that. I don't believe in that saying, but that saying is out there. So they made their way back together, baby. Just because they come back doesn't mean it was still meant to be. Lord. But basically saying, people are saying that he's off the wagon, that, you know, J-Lo's propping him up. Like, it's really bad. Like, I'm like, OMG. And they're saying that this looked like the most miserable honeymoon they ever seen. But, you know, they're out of the country. They're on a huge yacht. And his children are there. Part of his children are there. And part of J-Lo's children are there as well. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. You think people just hating on Jennifer and Ben's love, baby? But they saying Ben just looks like he's very depressed. Okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think about that situation. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay. I know it's kind of a crazy Gatson. It's kind of, hey Murphy, what's going on? How y'all doing? What's up, Donna D? What's up, Tisha? Murphy? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling tonight? I'm telling you, hopefully Jennifer was the one who broke the engagement off the first time. Then I don't mind that she took him back. I feel you. That's a good one. Lakeisha, what's going on? Wendy also lost her mind on Potomac when she got news. Yes. Marlo got her body done and now lost her mind. She may be upset about that her edges, Lord, her edges. What's up, Tisha B? I'm so over Marlo. When her peach expires, we tired. We tired, y'all. So in any event, so that's the situation going on with that. And so it seems like it's not going to go away. It seems like that's going to be, majority of the season is going to be, they're going to be beefing. And it's going to be, Kenya and Marlo going to continue to go at it. And basically, it seems like that's going to be the story for the season. And Candy's going to be catching fire because Candy's going to try to mediate. She's going to try to be neutral to the situation, but she's getting dragged. And now she's realizing that she is getting dragged by Marlo while she's trying to play the peacemaker when she should just be 100 with Marlo and tell her that I don't mess with you like that no more, for real, for real. Like, I'm gonna stop playing nice with you, stop all this stuff. And she's trying to be cordial because she don't want work to be necessary in a difficult place because she got more than one job. She got 1,500 jobs. But in any event, that's the situation. So let's move on to P. Diddy on Instagram, baby. And he was caught live and he wasn't happy, that somebody that he was with was basically being shown on camera, and he wasn't feeling that situation, point blank period, at all. He even got upset. He said this is why live be acting up, and this is why he don't really like to be on live, because he don't want certain people revealed that he is dealing with, so it's like one of them situations. But we shall see how all this is going to pan out. But in any event, Miami's getting her money and she's getting basically more known. And so let's check this out. Let me take this off. Here's Mr. Diddy.
I got a phone call. You saw that? I got a phone call. Two, actually. You saw that? I got a phone call. Two, actually. I'm on live still. Oh. You going. What's up? That's the problem. Live. Problem live.
See how she jumps up? This is the second time that he has been seen with her, and they really tried to mask her identity or whatever the case may be, because he got something going on with Miami. But he said he's single, and you guys already know how P. Diddy gets down. So as long as you have the right lawyers too as well, and your lawyers got your back, and your lawyers not being paid, and all the lawyers in the room don't work for him, then you might have a winning chance in this situation with dealing with him. But at this point, he's assisting, young Miami to get to a lot of places and open up a lot of doors for her, baby. And so in any event, he wasn't, so whatever he's doing with Miami, however he's building her and building himself at the same time with her, I guess, he keeps saying he's single, but at the same time, Miami be talking cash money-ish. So if he's out here with this one and that one, and people gonna be like, you talking all that fire, girl, and we don't see you with nobody else either, but it could be business. And this is what people are at the point right now. They believe the relationship with P. Diddy and Young Miami is basically, a clout relationship, a pay relationship, an advertisement relationship. And this is the young lady that was on Instagram with P. Diddy when she was running. Her name is Jessie May, I believe. And she was running. She was on his jet too at one point in time. And they couldn't really get a good shot of her, but they found out who she is. So in any event, she was out here chilling with Brother Love. Brother Love, P. Diddy out here running these streets with these young girls, just basically being out in the street. If he ain't thanking Cassie, one day he's thanking one of his baby mamas. He's, on bended knees like he cares and he's in love, and, they're everything in the world that possibly could be. Now Miami, she's been flossing with him, being seen with him. She can buy her own pocketbook, she can buy her own houses, she can buy her own cars, but some of them doors that won't open up for her just because of who she is and where she comes from, P. Diddy can help her with them doors open. But at the same time, he ain't doing nothing for free, and his name is going to be on the paperwork just as long as her lawyers is not in cahoots with his lawyers. Okay, everything will be right, everything will be okay, because sometimes you gotta climb on somebody's back to get to the top. So in any event, you guys let me know what you think about that situation. I was like, okay, Young Miami and P. Diddy, even though he old enough to be her daddy, her grandpappy. Okay, so I don't even, you know what? Let me take it off of this. The echo. Okay, so maybe that should be better. So I took it off something else, which I thought was working. So in any event, you got this whole situation. So what y'all think about P. Diddy and Young Miami? And what do you think about the woman that's jumping up and running, don't want to be seen? She's up there chilling and having a good time. We seen her on the jet. You know what I mean? She's his type. She's an Asian woman. The other girl, Gina, she's another Asian woman. Okay. And, he was on Instagram with his baby mama. She looked Asian, but I think she's black and white or Cape Verdean. So, it's up his tight. Kim Porter and the Young Miami favor when it comes to the skin tones. So y'all think Miami is doing the damn thing? Y'all think that she's up? Y'all think she's all the way up, baby? Or are you concerned? Or basically she's getting her money and getting where she needs to get. But is she going to leave messing with Diddy unscathed if it goes south? Marlo is so jealous. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Sheree house is gorgeous. Sheree is not playing at all. Thank you, Pamela. Playing with Tiffany. So hopefully the echo is gone, because that's really sucks. I can't even hear it if it's an echo. So we got that situation. So we talked about that. Let's talk about somebody that is out here dancing and everybody's praising when it comes to yeah. So you got the famous hairdresser out here getting it, killing it on the feet. And on his feet, he's doing these moves and everybody's loving it. Between him and Saucy Santana, they are just blowing up. But in any event, we just can't let him get the shine. We got to take it back to old school. Getting on Patti LaBelle, getting it on to, California Love. Baby. Look at Patti LaBelle getting it in, y'all. And she got my color on, looking all good. Patti LaBelle, don't forget about Patti LaBelle. We gotta talk about our people. Patti LaBelle's out here doing a two-step, getting it on, baby. Go ahead, Patti. Patti's handling her business. And let's get to Kim Kardashian at this point, because basically she got some Ivy Park wear, and I guess she alluded or basically saying that Beyonce sent it to her. Some people are saying this is not the first time that, Beyonce sent Kim Kardashian, her, clothing line, just send her gifts, because, Beyonce be sending gifts to people, they get online and they show you what Beyonce sent to them and everything. But in any event, people are saying, nice try, Kim. You pay for this with your own money. Beyonce don't mess with you. And then other people are saying, girl, Beyonce and Kim are cool and she's supporting, Beyonce. So do you guys think that she brought this outfit and these items from Beyonce and from one of her stores. Some people are saying the people that work for Beyonce sent it to her, but I know they had to get it okay from Beyonce. So people are calling out Kim for being fugazi once again, trying to claim that Beyonce sending her stuff, but who cares? But let's just check it out. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. So what y'all think? Did Beyonce send this to her? Did Beyonce send that to her, or did she buy it? And then let's get on to, this situation. This is just sad all the way together when it comes to Tokyo Tony. Basically, she's calling out Kris Jenner for basically trademarking, Dream's name. This came out probably like maybe 3 to 4 months ago, but now she's doing an exclusive interview and she's talking about the situation. For Kris Jenner to do this to Dream, they don't care about Dream, allegedly, to block her blessings, to block her money, to block everything. And if you was gonna do it, hand it over to Dream, when she gets to a certain age, or hand it over to her so she can basically make money offline, like all the famous women that got kids out here in these streets. They do what? They start Instagram, Twitters, hair products, clothing lines, all types of stuff, with their children, and they make bank off that situation. So in any event, here's Tokyo Tony speaking on the situation.
And now making money, child, and now making money off that child, and now making money off that kid. I'm the one who gave China the paperwork that she trademarked their baby name 136 ways the Dream can't get a dime off her name, because the money goes to a foundation called the Kardashian Foundation.
The hell?
Yeah, wow. So Dream, she couldn't get a doll baby and make the money right now. Not unless she go through Kris. She'll get a piece, but not the pie, because the trademark belongs to Kris. Damn. She made a foundation, but you didn't foundation of Dixon kids. You ain't foundation that Weber baby. You ain't foundation Thompson kids. You didn't do that to Kanye kids. And Lil North is on everything, bitch. She a little something, a little pistol. Why you ain't got her sitting there reading no books to Luffy? But you got that Kardashian name doing it, huh? Still using and abusing. And I hope China step her game up.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I don't know if you're going to do that without China say so.
Like, because you got your weak ass son over there permission.
Damn. Wow. Damn.
But let's talk about it. Does California take both parents' permission? I would think so. So somebody doing some illegal shit somewhere.
Yeah, they got connected.
So basically, that's low down. They tell you that tells you that they don't care about Dream like that. Dream is just a moneymaker for them. And I know Tokyo Tony made a lot of allegations that Dream got burnt twice when she was at, Kris' house. So there's a whole lot going on with that situation, y'all. That's low down, baby. That's real low down. Shoot. And let's get to this situation. Princess has announced again, she announced Friday that she is still going forth with her divorce, even though you have seen her with Ray J in public and supporting him. And they've been co-parenting, spending the holidays together, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the rest, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, and June 15th, and, everything together. But she said, nope, she's still going to walk away from this dude. But we do know Love and Hip Hop Miami will start next week or the week after next. And Ray J is on, whatever show that he's on right now. He's on that show, okay? So in any event, Bowen Hills or College Hill. And so in any event, I don't know if this is for a storyline. I already see Ray J talking about this storyline on College Hill, and now we have Love and Hip Hop Miami from the start. Okay, so I don't know if this is real again, but I'm gonna say it's fake. Lord, what's up, Miss T? How you doing? What's going on? So you have that whole situation. So we got into each and everything of that. So let's get into Mel. So Mel from, Love and Marriage Huntsville, basically she posted some videos on Instagram, and people were shading her. So let's check this. So as you can see her going down the railing, you see the railing is just like, it's leaning to the side. You see it leaning to the side, baby. When you touch it, it's bouncing back. It's not in place. So a lot of people have been feeling a certain type of way. They've been dropping down in her comment section and basically telling her she needs to go get it fixed. What's going on? You don't got a man at home. What's happening? You big boss and you big balling, and what's going on with your railing? So that's one video. People said a little something, but they didn't get into it. But when they seen this video of Mel and she's dancing. Okay, so let's get back to the railing part. When she gets on the railing. You see how shaky it is? And it's moving. So a lot of people had things to say about her railing. They were like, girl, what's happening? They was like, they want safety for her and the kids. They wanted to make the she's all set walking down them stairs. And if anybody need to hold on, if her mother need to hold on, if she need to hold on, whoever needs to hold on will be able to hold on, especially for the kids, because they got small children and people. And the kids hold on to the railing sometimes. And so a lot of people had things to say. So Mel had to clap back quick and fast. So let's check this out.
For all of y'all who've been concerned about this railing, okay? Mr. Jimmy is here. Mr. Jimmy came to tighten it up. Okay? And y'all ain't got to worry about me falling.
So she letting y'all know. She got Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy is the same dude that, he was kind of like in the mix when it came to Destiny. And Destiny was like, well, Jimmy said you changed your phone number, blah, blah, blah. So, he's been around the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. Okay. What's up, Norris Tony? How you doing? Drop it low. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She ain't playing. She was like, okay, y'all want to talk? Y'all want to speak? She was like, I'm going to call Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy came right through and fixed it up. And she even recorded him doing it. Like, yeah, she don't play no games. But, she could be very petty. And the only reason why she's petty, because you know why? Because you're messing with me. Giving you guys opportunities, and all you can think about is being petty with me. Okay. What video is this? Okay, that's the same one. So in any event, she got all that put together, baby. And P. Diddy's out here doing a whole lot of things. So in any event, let's get down to this situation. So we talked about, the railing, and also, excuse me, it's crazy because Mel just posted to her Instagram that basically, she's going to be opening up for Monica, and then also Destiny's going to be opening up for Monica. So they're going to be at the same place at the same time. They filmed. There don't be no hands put on each other. So we're going to see how this situation pan out. So you already know Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to be in the building recording that concert with Monica, and both of them there, and try to see what's going to happen and what's going to go down with that situation. But in any event, it is what it is. And we got Miss Coleslaw, aka Miss Ariane Carey, out here in these streets, baby. She's still holding on. I know she feels embarrassed. I know she feels like I know she must feel like crap because, baby, she was bragging that she can have Martell anytime she want to. She can have him in the house when she want to, when she need him, baby. And lo and behold, he is out here chasing none other than the bone carrying herself. He's out here on dates with her. It has been confirmed even more, that, they've been dating for a while now, and they've been talking for a while now. And also, Sheree has shown up to some of Mel's events. She has took photos with Mel as well. So Sheree know that Martell was married to Mel, and she knows that their relationship, departed. But I wonder if her and Martell exchanged numbers when he was married. And some people are saying that she was a friend of the family, a friend, all right. So would you trust Sheree Whitfield with your man? Would you want your man talking to Sheree Whitfield? Would you want Sheree to, be in contact with him? Do you think Sheree is trustworthy? Do you think Sheree would jump on your man? Do you think if he was married and when Martell was married to Melody, if he called her, would Sheree say, don't call me because you married? Or would Sheree entertain a phone call, baby? Now, if you look back at Sheree history, you would know that she would entertain a phone call, and she'll be blushing on the phone thinking she thinks just like, Coleslaw. Her and Coleslaw on the same level with the thinking, baby. Oh, I'm special. Oh, he's talking bad about his wife. Anytime another man talk bad to you about another woman, just know that he's with that woman. Just know he loved that woman. Just know that he's aggravated with that woman. Just know that he's trying to get information from you so he can go home and use it with that woman. Just know when a man dogs another woman out like that, it's because he got a deep bond with her, and you're supposed to walk away because that woman is always going to come up some way, somehow. Okay? So when he's on the phone talking to you how bad his marriage is when it comes to Sheree and when it comes to Coleslaw, and you be like, oh, she's telling me how bad it is, how awful he's being treated, and all that other stuff. Coleslaw said, look at him now. He ain't even with you. He ain't even being, he was seen with you like once in public, like once at a concert. And he took you to that T.I. concert, right? He took her to that T.I. concert because that's Mel's favorite artist, and at that time she has not met T.I. yet, and she wanted to meet T.I. She wanted to meet T.I., but she did meet T.I., recently, and she did it live, and she was basically saying she went to the T.I. concert. T.I. is her favorite, blah blah blah. This is before Coleslaw, Ariane, basically, and her, Martell, went to go see T.I. Okay, so he was doing that to get back at her, to bring you to that concert. You just been used, and it's just like, damn, you didn't get paid for being used. You should have got paid up front, baby girl. Should have got paid up front, because now his extra dimes and pennies is going to Sheree Whitfield. Lord have mercy. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Oh, oh, I know, Tony. Hey, Librick, what's going on? How you doing? What's going on? Okay, I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. What's up, Monique Hill? How you doing? Oh yes, because she's bringing a man, baby. She's bringing a man, D. Sheree can't help him promote the wine when she can't even promote She by Sheree. Tyrone been gone. Tyrone's he bounced. He bounced, so he bounced before he got out. Horrible choices. I know, horrible choices, just day by day, step by step. She just want to step in doodle all day. Like she loves stepping in doodle. What's up, just a tea, please? If Sheree is serious with this dude, okay, Sheree's out here serious with this dude when it comes to Tyrone Gillum, basically over here on the phone call, everything, but I know Sheree got sponsors. Sheree got sponsors all over the place because there's no way that she can afford to pay for that place, take care of them kids, do all that because she don't got no 9 to 5, baby. And she ain't sold a piece of article or a piece of clothing since we known her. Okay? You know what I mean? She ain't been working nowhere else. Where have she been, baby? So in any event, basically she's out here saying that she love this man and this and that. She's getting all types of counseling, this and that, blase and the third. She gonna stay with him. She done cussed out Nene Leakes. She thought that she was running around town with the gangster, with the schemer, but she ended up getting schemed out of her time, baby. And out of all, the donations that she done sent to him, okay. And he basically said that he wasn't feeling her for the jump street. He didn't know who she was when he met her. He didn't even know that she was married or had any type of relationship. And he tried to cut her off when he got locked up. But she kept persisting. He said, I don't need it because I got family. I got people that love me. And if the sex was bad, Sheree said that his sex was bad. She said it was terrible. It was despicable. And that's why she wanted to be celibate when she got on the show and said, I'm being celibate. And she basically said that she was being celibate, or basically she wasn't having sex. Celibate. I know I'm pronouncing that all wrong, baby. So in any event, she basically said that because she wanted to see if he really wanted to be there for her, be with her. And now she's saying on Watch What Happens Live is that, it was bad, that what he was giving her, their relations, were terrible. He was awful. He was bad, but she kept the relationship going on. She kept walking with him. She kept talking to him. She kept being home. She kept being around to answer them collect calls and everything. And it was bad. Okay, girl, you're going to sit there and keep him company on the phone and his tool ain't working. Oh, yes, Sheree think that she don't caught a big fish. She's thinking she caught a big one, And in any event, her and Martell is going to try to benefit off the situation as much as possible. And guess who's left outside of benefiting off of it? None other than Coleslaw. She is left out the picture. She is not even thought about. She's out here on live acting up, acting a fool, trying to justify cheating, trying to justify being young and dumb, trying to justify being stupid. I don't care what you say, whether you have a mama, if you have a daddy, messing with a married man ain't right. It's wrong. And chances are anybody with a brain, anybody with an IQ over 15 will know that it can go wrong and it ain't gonna work out, especially if he ain't really serious about you and he's just playing. And basically, if you real less than, especially when he's trying to climb that mountain and he ain't even trying to climb the mountain with you. I can have him over here. I can have Martell anytime I want. Yep, you probably can have him come over there. He will be with you at nighttime in the bed, get up in the morning and do the shameful walk to his place and say to himself, I just gotta let her go because he ain't gonna give nothing to you. He ain't gonna do nothing for you that you deserve and that you should have as his baby mama. He knows that he can leave you on the side. He can keep telling you sweet nothings and sweet stories, and you are so simple-minded and you're such a simpleton and you gonna believe it. He probably never met a woman as dumb as you, and he gonna keep you around because you know what? It makes him feel good to play games with your head, and makes him feel good to play with your heart, and makes him feel good when he hangs up the phone or he walk out the door and you still believe him and you trust in him. That makes him feel like he's a player, he's a winner, and he can basically got the charisma, and you just getting used and set up over and over. He's out here walking the streets with Sheree Whitfield, and she's shaking that booty, and she can shake her hair too. She can shake her face too. She can do all that stuff that you can do, but she got a car, she got a mansion, and she got a reputation. So, just so much going on in that situation. Lee said, I hope she's not serious. Sheree, proceed with caution. Martell has been on this show acting a fool. this season, basically talking about, when he was getting ready to distribute or show his wine on TV. What did he say? He had women surrounding him. He was in the strip club happy. He was telling one stripper that, she gonna have his baby. He's looking for a sixth kid to a stripper like that. He was feeling good. He was all over the place. He was bragging that he was single. He was out here just ooh, ooh, ooh. Then he turned around and started talking about, coleslaw, that she's only 15%. He started talking about that she was a mistake and basically calling her a peasant. How could she ever hold on? How could she ever think that anything that she say about Martell and anything about him and say that, oh, I got him. Oh, he wooed me. How he woo you, girl? He didn't have no money to woo you like that. He brought you a car and then the car got repo and towed and you ain't got another one. Where's the insurance on the car? You're supposed to be in a vehicle ASAP after that, okay? At least insurance will give you 5 days if your car was total, but you got no car at all. Then you're supposed to get a check when your car is total, and then you go purchase a new car. And we didn't see that happen. And she's stressed out and she's calling out Martell, whatever else secret that she got, she gonna spill them really soon too, because now she's probably realizing, okay, I'm gonna be his chic, I'm gonna be his niche, I'm gonna be his ish, and everybody talking about me. But Martell feels if he's in public with you and he supports you and he's with you like that, he's gonna lose whatever fan base or whatever people that still support him around, because that means that he's still living in the mistake that he said that was a mistake, and now he back with the mistake, and people won't call him a flip flop 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 flip. And so basically he has a better shot at trying to maneuver his way, in this industry, because he ain't gonna maneuver it. He ain't gonna be that with Mel doing that. Okay, he's gonna need Sheree, and then the next one, it's gonna be plenty of them fall for Martell. Martell's not a bad looking guy. Martell's not an ugly guy. Martell got a nice body. And there's comments that I read and what people were saying out here in these streets. They were saying when it comes to Martell, that he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very smart and capable and very pleasing and satisfying at the same time. Okay. But in any event, I want you guys to reach out. I want you guys to think. I want you to think about this situation. You see this horrible situation when it comes to Martell dealing with this girl, Ariane Curry, dealing with her, messing with her for them many years, getting her pregnant, promising her this and that, telling her things, then she's using it, then using her to call the producers and talk to, people up there, then trying to get her on the show, then taking that back, then playing the games with her and having her looking crazy like she ain't never had an ounce of sense in her life. She's acting like she don't even got common sense, okay? So in any event, look what she's going through. Look what Mel had to go through with this man. Mel better not ever go back to this man. This man is low down, dirty, no good, and everything else when it comes to treating a woman. When we talk about him being a father, he's a good father, or he's a half-stepping father. And if he wanted to be a half-stepping father, he couldn't be, because he's trying to build himself as this character in social media by giving speeches, by writing books, by writing children books with his children, by trying to sell his wine. So he's really trying to change his image, because if you are not liked and people can't get with you, guess what? The products that you are selling, people ain't gonna want them. And this is why Mel can sell what she sells. But look what she had to go through. This man dealing with this crazy woman. Y'all don't see this woman go on live and say all types of things, talk about Mel kids, talk about Mel, call her names, be mad at her, be upset with her. But she's the one that entered this woman's life. Martell was the one that brought her into this woman's life. Mel had nothing to do with this woman. Mel didn't want this woman to deal with her. Mel didn't want this woman sleeping with her husband. Mel didn't want this woman to have a baby baby with her ex-husband. Mel didn't want none of this. Mel didn't want this woman calling her house. Mel didn't want this woman doing the things that she did to her. Mel was an innocent victim and a bystander because of her husband was no good. But Coleslaw is so stupid and not smart at all that she's basically trying to blame Mel for it. Oh, it ain't my fault your husband wanted me. It ain't my fault. Any man that wants you, you gonna give it to him. Any man that pursues you, give you a gift, give you some trinkets, give you this, give you that, you gonna go bareback with them and call it a day, knowing that he's connected to somebody else. You entering in a broken family, want to break up a family to end up having a broken family. And how did you think that this man was gonna do right by you when he couldn't do right by the woman that he was with? And then on top of that, why would you trust a man that's cheating on his wife, a woman that he said I do to, a woman that he married, a woman that he got kids with? How did you think him going behind her back for them many years, and whenever she found out, and you thinking that the way that he lied to her, the way that he deceived her, he wasn't doing that to you? How did you think that you was going to get out this situation unscathed, and then the man still embarrassing you? You got this old fool embarrassing your young ass. You know, you calling the other women old. You old black women are jealous. Y'all mad because your husband cheating. We ain't living like you, and we ain't stressed out like you. And you got this old frog turtle dude playing and running tricks all around you. And you in your 30s. If you don't know better now, you ain't gonna never know no better. And that's the sad thing about the situation. And Martell is not that bright, not that smart with his lies to anybody. Okay? Like, this is crazy. Oh no, she's been saying that she was young. I was 20 something. I was this and that. When I was 20, I knew better. I knew a man that's married and got kids. He don't mean me no good. He don't care for me like that. He don't love me like that. He ain't gonna do for me what he do for his wife. His wife can call him up at any time and he come running. He ain't gonna do that for you. And baby, in my 20s, I would never be second best. I wouldn't be second best now. I wouldn't be third best, second best, fourth best, any best. When I call you better come running like you, because I'm gonna do the same thing for you. So it's vice versa. You got you with this man that you can't even depend on, and basically he's supposed to be wrapped around your fingers because you young, and it's supposed to be tight and everything. And he only slept over your house twice while he was married to Mel, and he was basically faking a funk and acting like he wasn't cheating twice. Like, come on, you too young for that. You should have been taking that man's money, taking everything from him, telling him to get the money, and basically running off and have him still chasing you. You chasing him on Instagram. You chasing him on live. You putting your son out there to scream, cry, holler, and everything, cough, be sick, do everything just to get Martell's attention. Okay, so in any event, you played the fool. You played the fool as the side chick, and you're playing the fool as the baby mama, and you're playing the fool as somebody that wanting to be with this man. Oh, I was just so, you wasn't innocent. You saw a meal ticket. That meal ticket was nursing school, girl. That meal ticket was nursing school. That was your meal ticket, not Martell. Because if you don't know how much money he's making, you don't supposed to bank on what he got. She said Martell got money. She was in her life. He got money, blah, blah, blah. He got this. And she's still believing that he's running the show, that he got it like that. Because she didn't look at his bank account. She didn't check his bank accounts. She didn't get his account number. She didn't get his information. Let us real women would have tell you. We would have been knowing all that. We would have known everything. All you got to do is go to the car dealership, get everything you want to know about the... Come on. So in any event, now imagine all this stuff that Mel had to deal with this girl. She had to deal with this girl. She had to deal with Martell and his lying, then being embarrassed on TV. Then Martell basically teaming up with the other couples, teaming up, with Marceau, with the rest of them, with Kimmy, with all of them doing all that. She had to deal with him talking about her. She had to deal with him trying to, get the other cast members not to like her, not to be friends with her, and basically saying that she's not a good friend, she's not a good person, getting Destiny to basically cut off her relationship and just throw Mel under the bus and act like she can't stand Mel at all when nobody else on that cast put money in her pocket. I bet you they didn't. I bet you they didn't. But Mel put money in her pocket and get no respect for that. Okay. And Martell didn't put money in Destiny pocket. Okay. If he ain't put money in his baby mama pocket, he ain't putting it in Destiny pocket. And she can go wild off and she can act a fool on TV and disrespect Mel and talk about Mel, be ready to fight Mel. Why you so mad? Because Martell ain't paying you no attention either. Why you so mad, Destiny? You know what I mean? And so she had to deal with this man basically saying all types of stuff about her, coming for her, basically saying that she's keeping the kids away. She's being very vindictive. She's evil. She got an evil heart. She don't have friends around. When a known time that Mel had to deal with this woman right here, you see in the middle of the screen, basically being a nuisance, being everything under the sun that nobody wants to deal with in their life. And she had to deal with this woman, and this woman having her hate towards Mel, but not the hate towards Martell, and still bragging, I can get him in my bed. Girl, that's all you've been doing is getting him in your bed. He's never elevated you. Do you understand? You haven't been elevated, but you were elevated because he cheated on you. He's on a TV show and you can do something with it. But you went the nasty route because you still believed him. What you should have did was went the nice route and it been all nice and friendly with Mel and basically admit you're wrong and blah, 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 and do it like that. And then try to get on this show and say that, I was totally taken advantage of, but I was wrong. And I'm trying to do better. I want to learn. I want to be better. So this is why I hear him on this show, because there's a lot of women that think that the way out is being with a married man, or a man show up with a shiny car and things of that nature, where you have to depend on yourself. Like, she could have got on the show, but her attitude was too nasty. And she started dropping the tea when she shouldn't have been giving the tea feeding the producers the tea, but in any event, Martell was against her being on the show. At one point in time, he was wanting her on the show because he wanted to hurt Mel so bad, because he was living, really bad at one point in time. He was complaining about taking the kids out, having activities and spending money on them and having a place for them and all types of stuff that he was going through at the time. And so he wanted to punish Mel. And then he got with her enemies on this show and basically disrespected her, laughed in her face, and talked about her. What kind of man is that? And you gonna tell me Sheree is gonna get treated any better? Sheree gonna get treated any better? What woman else is he dealing with that's gonna be trying to scratch Sheree's face? Okay, what he gonna do good about Sheree? What qualities have Sheree showed you that she won't let a man walk over her? She won't let a man disrespect her. That she will question a man and she will understand what he's saying. Okay, Sheree haven't showed any type of qualities as far as holding anyone accountable for anything, when it comes to her personal life, when it comes to her having relationships. And you can see that she can easily be manipulated if she thinks there's a bag at the end. And then also you got people complaining that Sheree's not paying people. Sheree be, basically hiring people to work for her and she don't pay them. And so basically she gonna get her karma too. So in any event, when it comes to Martell and Sheree, they might make a good couple. But if anybody want to call in, you guys let me know what you think about the situation. I'm going to put the phone number on the screen. So if you want to call in and tell me your thoughts on the situation, that would be cool. Hey, what's up, Sims? How you doing? What's going on? Martell is the hunter. Coleslaw box. Oh, Lord. Doris, Tony. I love Sheree, but she be picking. I know. We be y'all. Every time I see Sheree, I be like, okay, Sheree, give it to us, bring it to us. But you gonna pick this man. And the thing about it is, like, I don't put it past Sheree that her and Martell was flirting and had a little bit chemistry while he was still married to Mel. I don't put it past Sheree of anything like that. I don't put none of that past her at all. You know what I mean? And then for her to have him, I know, oh, what counseling has Martell did? You know, what anger management has he went through? What has he been working on to better himself that you can actually see that you know is actually true, other than just trying to make himself better so he can get a bag, or he can sell black women some wine, or sell us whatever that he's trying to sell us? What has he, what type of self, you know, that he, what has he done to make you believe that he's any different than the way he was with his wife and with his side piece, and then the other 6 women that were around as well, you know? And Sheree, you know, Sheree's acting like she want to be the one and only, you know what I mean? And it's just like, we seen the mistake that she make and how she be lying. So you never know with Sheree done lied on this whole situation with this man, Tyrone, and all this love she had for him. All of a sudden, oh no, he's bad in bed, but yet you in love with a man that can't get you to I wish I would. I wish he would be my best friend. And so you got that situation going on. And so why would she even put herself in that situation? You know, okay, for TV, what else is Sheree gonna give us? What else is Sheree gonna do? Oh, to stay on the show, maybe crossover or whatever. But at what cost? At what cost to the embarrassment? She's already been embarrassed by this Tyrone situation where he done sit there and left her standing and told her, you know, put a cease and desist on her and say, stop calling me, leave me the F alone. Like, that's crazy. And now she's gonna get with another, you know, person that will put a woman down bad, then put, you know, his baby mama down bad, where she looks like she's in prison at her own house. Come on. They be playing games like, Sheree, you playing games? Yeah, do it for the TV. Do it for the show. We already know how fake relationship ends. They end very bad. And a lot of tea is spilled. Okay? So we already know. And then you're going to jump into this. You're going to jump with this man. When this man has a bad reputation, who seeks out a man with bad reputation? So what he spoil you too, Sheree? He buying you gifts too? He buying you a dozen roses? Oh, yes, he did buy her some roses. I wish I would be all happy because a mother sucker sent me some roses that he sent to everybody else. And when I can go online and track who he sent roses to, that's embarrassed. That's very embarrassed. Sheree's at the age where she should be copping her somebody a millionaire. She knows all the Africans. You know, she knew Portia Williams, you know, fiance Simon. Portia didn't even marry that man yet. What's going on? She was taking pictures with Simon and his family, so she'd be around Akon. She'd be around all these people that got money. She gonna choose Martell? It's like, yeah, the girl got problems. She could be the rest of them married and everything paid for, and that's what she want, baby. Unless she just really want a Tyrone to go bang 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 and bang bang. Like, what's going on? Hey, Ralph, what's going on? What's up, Gucci? How you doing? Only Sheree. Hey, just the tea, please. Right, Miss T? What did Miss T say? She's going to sleep with him and falling. She already slept with him and she fell in love because the rumors are out here in these streets that Martell is Casanova. The rumors out here in these streets is that it's a bolo experience, okay? It's a bolo experience. That's the rumors. It's a bolo experience. No self-improvement. Thank you, D. I was trying to get it out, D. No self-improvement. What counseling have he went through? What workshop? What doctor is he working with? You know, what type of things are he doing to better himself so he can treat and respect women and understand lying, being deceitful, why his marriage fell apart, why his side pieces fell apart, what was his role and what did he do wrong? He think he's still right. You know, that mother sucker was the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville before the mid-season trailer, and it's gonna come back on in September. He was out here talking about ready to get married. So he's out here saying he ready to get married, y'all. That's so is he talking about Sheree? Sheree might have a wedding special, girl. Sheree and Martell might have a wedding special. You know, Sheree would say I do quick because ain't nothing in her name. Her house ain't in her name. Nothing's in her name, baby. Everything is in everybody else's name. She's still living off of, that type of reputation. So in any event, she said that she's dating someone and she's definitely enjoying the person and she's definitely happy with a particular person. And it appears to be Martell Holt. Okay. Lord. And he just said on the mid-season, trailer, when he was in the gym talking to, who was he talking to? Oh, he was talking to that guy that's just so terrible. He was talking to Tiffany's husband. He was talking to Tiffany's husband in that empty gym when nobody's there. And Martell is just throwing shots at homeboy having a gym and his body looks the way it looks, and then Martell body look like the way it looks, and he don't have a gym. Okay, just all backwards. So in any event, when he was, in the gym talking to Tiffany's husband, Lou, he was talking to Lou. He was like, I want to get married again. I want to do it all over again. This man is ready to get married. He don't even know how to be a husband. He don't even know how to be a boyfriend because he's still sleeping with baby mama, and he can still run in and out of baby mama while he's dating Sheree. You know what I mean? And so that live that she was acting a fool and calling out Mel, she don't know she was giving Sheree a heads up, but Sheree is already full head over heels in love, taking bike rides, hugging and kissing and walking through the park. What a poor date. You know what I mean? For Sheree, what a poor date. For Sheree. Maybe he might take us somewhere. Us regular people, they're regular people till we go to the park, we do this blah blah blah, and I don't think that they thought that they were going to be seen. They probably have romantic dates. I'm just throwing shade right now, so don't take it personal. So in any event, the tea is going to come out how long they have been messing, because Sheree is cool with his friend that is Chris Fletcher. She done took pictures with him. She's on his TikTok and things of that nature. Allegedly, they have double dated in the past. So in any event, he's showing Sheree around. Why isn't he not showing around, Miss Coleslaw? Because he put coleslaw in the bucket. And what he did was put coleslaw in the bucket, have her run her mouth, and basically co-sign him saying that the guys cheated, and her co-signing that, yeah, they were with linebackers. So basically that kind of made her a villain, and people don't really want to be bothered with her. And then he's saying the negative aspects that she get and the people that come at her. Then you put the numbers together. You know what? Her following behind him because he's promising her these things. She put herself, in a box with the show where now she's cussing out everybody else. And so now he can easily just come through with Sheree Whitfield. And not you. That got to be devastating. But look how he's doing the baby mama, even though, she asked for it and she wanted to be with him. But look how he's doing her. So look how he dogged out Mel. Look how he treated Mel with this girl. Look how he disrespected her. Look how he dogged her out. And look how he tried to publicly shame her, publicly embarrass Mel. Then he turned around and he did the same thing to Coleslaw. Publicly embarrassed her, calling her a peasant, calling her 15%, saying that she was the biggest mistake that he ever made. And he would choose his family over anything. And then now he's with Sheree. What you think he gonna do with Sheree? Oh, Sheree got something different cooking? What Sheree got cooking that's different? and then if Sheree thinks that he ain't gonna do it to her, she's really in La La Land. Just a tea, please. Lord. Maybe she will. Ralph, Lord. Sheila said, I'd rather see him with Sheree than Coleslaw, Lord. Y'all are too funny. But the phone lines are open, so if you guys want to call in, it'll be greatly appreciated. So I just wanted to bring this to you. And basically, that's really it with the situation. I think I covered everything else. And thank you guys for coming, but please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. But we shall see how it's really gonna go down between Marlo Hampton and Kenya Moore, because it's getting really ugly out here in these streets. We got Marlo Hampton bringing in future baby mama and allegedly showing her text messages where Marlo, if Kenya Moore saw the text of you warning that there were criminals and gang members trying to break into your house, and she put a heart and she liked the text, show us. You like to show receipts, show us. Is that true? Because right now you guys are you and future baby mama are saying a lot, but you ain't showing us no receipts. Show us the text message, show us the group text. Okay, show us the group text. Let's see it. Let's see what's really real out here in these streets. Lord have mercy. So in any event, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. I will see you guys tomorrow. Talk to you soon. And don't forget, I'm reviewing Baddie South on my other channel. It's down below, and it's down below in the box. You'll see the link to the channel, because when it comes to Baddie South, it's going crazy. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's the most, I've never seen it be this reckless, but it's reckless. Okay, so in any event, thank you guys for coming through. May you and all your family be blessed. Stay highly favored. Stay woke, stay blessed. Watch where you go and take care of yourself. Make sure you drink plenty of water, because it's hot, it's burning, and it's everything out here. And also remember that temperatures are flying when it's heat. A lot of people have hypertension. A lot of people are just be ready on go because of that hypertension. So just be aware and don't be afraid to step back and let a situation go, because it's hot outside, and in the summertime we lose a lot of people out here in these streets. Okay, so just be aware, be protected, lock your doors, put on your security cameras, baby, because they coming for the housewives, robbing them like that. I mean, I would be like, yo, like they had like a gang, like an organized gang watching Marlo and everything, and people coming through our house spending money and showing money, juice the door up in there. They all could have been on that list. Lord have mercy. Marlo. Luckily, you got a panic room, and you are still a child of God, and he still loves you, because baby, luckily you was protected in that situation. But in any event, let's see what's gonna be popping off, because it's gonna get downright dirty on the next episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because Marlo is pissed. She's angry, and she's mad that Kenya Moore called her out about how she treat her nephews, and now she's using what Kenya said as basically the token to fish, so basically she can just go wild boofa crazy out here in these streets. Okay, so it's a whole lot going on. P. Diddy getting caught out here with his persuasion. Lord, these fake relationships, but they making money, y'all. Good night. Marlo needs a man up in that house. I know. Hey, Lactavia, what's going on? Oh, hey, Nunu Sky. I didn't even see you. What's up, Nunu Sky? How you doing? What's going on, baby? How y'all doing? Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. See y'all tomorrow. You guys have a blessed night. Peace.